Hello, just a standard Nick Dutch YouTube video responding to a private message that was sent through to me. This individual says, do you ever use occult techniques as a means of acquiring power? Well, if I did, I'm obviously very bad at it. The statement goes on. I see this as their main attraction. Really? So the hypothetical possibility of communicating with somebody on the other side of the planet at no physical energy expense and at no cash expense to anybody on the face of the planet is not at all appealing? No? Or maybe the possibility of going through the contemplative process of assessing different signs, shapes, symbols and the rest of it and applying them to your life in a creative manner to help you to grow intellectually and emotionally, that has got no attraction at all? What about the possibility of performing exercises, both physical and mental, for the possibility, for the purposes of assisting yourself in self-healing, whether it be physical or mental? Now, I'm not guaranteeing any cures for any diseases. In fact, I'd say quite the contrary. You won't be able to cure any diseases with any of the stuff that I'm talking about, but on the other hand, you could possibly help your body to help heal itself, hypothetically. And you think that the main attraction is power and acquiring power. You are some hell of a sick little fucker. Okay? They can give you power over other people's minds. Actually, no. They cannot. Okay? So just grow the fuck up and realize that, you know, you're looking at the whole world in this like dark, weird, mental state of mind, and you've really got to get out of it and start developing some intellectual clarity and looking at things which are real and not things which you believe are real in your kind of like black magic psychosis reality, okay, so that you don't do something stupid to yourself or to other people. That's important, okay. You yourself seem to be developing a nice following by the power of your mystical mind. Actually, no, what I'm doing is I'm talking about things that people are interested in or providing a fresh perspective on things which have given people like a few issues in the past, okay, so that people, you know, show an interest. They connect via this thing called YouTube, which is a video sharing site, and over a period of about 3 years, there's a certain number of people who wants to make friends with the channel, wants to subscribe and comment and talk about some of the nice things that I say and talk about. And to the most part, I suppose the more beneficial aspects of my character come to the fore when I'm doing this, and people like me, even people who don't share my values, who don't share my views and my interest in things of an allegedly supernatural nature. And sometimes it's because they appreciate the more objective stance that I take because I am a deistic type individual, and therefore I can get on with people who are atheists, as well as people who are religious, as well as people who are pagan, New Age or occult. But I'm not a dogmatic individual, so I have more fluidity with what I can be, and people find that attractive as well. Now, is that the power of my mystical mind? Basically, no. This is the power of YouTube, and this is the power of my views and values being expressed intelligently and objectively via this particular video medium, okay? So, you know, think about that. Then the private message goes on and says, do you have any thoughts on advice re power and the occult? Yeah, I'd say don't mess with it, because obviously you don't quite know what you're talking about, you don't know what you're thinking about, and you're going to end up doing something that's going to make you really, really, really upset at some later stage in life. Okay, and you're going to have to find ways of pulling back from it and pulling out of it and all that kind of like stuff. It's going to be unpleasant. You're a train wreck about to occur unless you can basically change your attitudes and start becoming a little more normal. Alright, living a normal life is important. If you actually think about it, and I've done videos about this in the past, the only thing that Aleister Crowley was really talking about was like learning to apply scientific thinking or artistic style thinking to everything you do in life, and not everything you do in a circle waving your magic wand around, basically, okay? Now, if you can't get that perspective, there's probably no good I can do for you. try and be more of a thinker and less of a believer that there is some kind of power over people to be had via, I don't know, burning candles or sacrificing chickens or whatever sick, twisted shit you might be thinking about at the time. Alright? Please grow up and please grow sane. That's important